win tonight?
Yeah, I thought, I was really happy with. Obviously, we expected a tough game here, and we got a tough game. You wouldn't think the score, it would have been, but it was. I thought, we had a fair bit of the footy, throughout the game. But I was really happy with our defence, to be quite honest. I just thought, we had a really good defensive, game last week, and to back that up again tonight, I thought was a really good effort. And there was a couple of areas that we wanted to be particularly strong at, and I thought we were. And and we scored a few points along the way as well. So so that's always nice. So I'd have to be happy with our performance tonight, without doubt.
Did the attack take a step forward with not only scoring those points, but getting them in so quick time?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Last week we probably struggled a little bit to score points. I haven't said that. Sometimes that just goes with how the game's gone. But tonight, I thought some of our construction of a couple of our tries was really good. So that's certainly a step forward. And we'll have a look at it, review it, and hopefully we can keep that up or even get a little bit better. But like I say, Jerome's still finding his way a little bit in that position, and the more he plays, you'd like to think it'll run a bit more smoothly. In the next few weeks.
Craig, can you talk us through your assessment of Cam Munster's performance? He good out there.
Yeah, I thought he played tremendously well again. That's no surprise to anyone. I thought his defence was off a little bit, to be quite honest. In the first, probably 20 minutes, he struggled with a couple of tackles on young Tarpany. So, but overall, his involvement was great. He scored a wonderful try, and he's sort of taken up that slack that I suppose that we lost a little bit with Cooper, and he's doing a tremendous job. But he's a real mentally, physically tough player, and to do what some of the things he does in that position is is really good for the team. And like I say, we're really happy with the way he's playing.
Unflappable in that you've had the three different half-backs, so obviously that probably changes the way he approaches the game, does it, or he just seems to adapt to whoever's out there?
Yeah, he pretty much adapts to most things. He doesn't worry too much about a whole heap of things. So he's he really gets focused on his footy when it's time to be focused on his footy, but outside those times he's pretty carefree and can basically relax, but when he needs to switch on, he does. And like I say, he's come a long way this year, especially with his his talking out there and his organisation out there. It's been a real plus for us. So like I say, we're really happy with the way he's going, and hopefully he can keep it up.
Like a pretty even performance, I guess, from everyone. Is that something you want to sort of see for the next 5 weeks and going to the finals? Everyone sort of contributing their bit?
Yeah, without doubt, and that's a good point. Tonight obviously was our old boys weekend, and there's a player of the match that the old boys vote for, for the John Rubbo medal, and I don't think anyone could really found it really hard to make that decision tonight. They asked actually the coaches what we thought, and I think they asked a couple of the other guys what they thought. So I think you're right. It was a really even contribution from most of our team out there tonight, and that's what you're going to need. You need everyone out there, getting their job done, and hopefully you can have a couple of guys that have a standout game, to kick that along. But like I say, it was a very even performance. There wasn't too many guys there below their game tonight.
Who won?
Cameron Munster. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think Nelson was really close as well, and Sully. I think they were the three they were they couldn't decide between. So anyway, they made the decision in the end, and Cameron Munster got it.
Dale, you must have been pretty happy with the forwards. I mean, Canberra got a pretty big pack, and guys did well to sort of nullify them.
Yeah, that's something we spoke about early in the week, and obviously put their back five in there as well. It's probably a real strength of their team, getting them out of that red zone area. So I thought we did well in containing those guys tonight, and obviously won that field position battle.
How do you feel physically yourself after
Yeah, I feel quite good. Obviously, I'm relatively fresh because I've only played a handful of games this year. I think I've only played about 10 games. So, yeah, it's the least amount of footy I guess I've played in my career throughout a season. So, hopefully I'll be feeling quite fresh heading into the back end of the year. But I felt quite good tonight.
Billy coming off in that second half, a bit of a management issue, or he looked like he maybe was a bit ginger there at one point?
Yeah, it looked like just, I think it was a little late in the first half. I think he just got knocked to his knee or his shin or whatever. So, yeah, I don't think it was anything major, obviously at that stage. We wanted to give Chase a run. We had him on the bench. He was fresh as, so we just thought it was just a, I suppose, safe way to go with Billy, and he thought it was probably the best option too. So yeah, I got no doubt he'll be right for next week.
You're looking forward to testing. Obviously the competition, top of the table clash on Friday night will be a big one up in Sydney.
Yeah, obviously will be. It's we got. I think both teams got a short turnaround. So at the end of the day, we're not worried about too much about that yet. We want to sort of get over this and have a little bit of a celebration, I suppose, with the old boys tonight, and then we'll look at that as we go on during the week. But obviously, it's obviously a big game, but they're all worth 2 points, so there's not much difference in games. Yep. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah.